Brer Possum's Dilemma, retold by Jackie Torrance. Back in the days when the animals could talk, there used to be old Brer Possum. He was a fine fellow. Why, he never liked to see no critters in trouble. He was always helping out, doing a little something for others. Every night old Brer Possum climbed into persimmon tree hung by his tail and slept there all night long. And each morning he climbed out of the tree and walked down the road to sun himself. One morning, as he walked, he come to a big old hole in the middle of the road. Now, old Brer Possum was kind of gentle, but he was also nosy. So he went over to the hole and looked in, and all at once he stepped back, because laying in the bottom of that old hole was old Brer Snake with a brick on his back. Brer Possum said to himself, I best get back out of here, because old Brer Snake is mean and evil and low down. And if I get to staying around, he just might get to biting me. So Brer Possum went on down the road. Brer Snake had seen Brer Possum and he commenced to calling him. Help me, Brer Possum. Brer Possum stopped, turned around. He said to himself, that's old Brer Snake calling me. What you reckon he wants? Well, old Brer Possum was kind hearted, so he went down the road to the hole, stood at the edge, and looked down at Brer Snake. Was that you calling me? What you want? Brer Snake looked up and said, I've been down here in this hole for a mighty long time with this brick on my back. Won't you help me get it off me? Brer Possum thought. Now listen here, Brer Snake, I knows you. You mean and evil and low down, and if I was to get down in that hole and get to lifting that brick off of your back, you wouldn't do nothing but bite me. Oh, Snake just hissed. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Brer Possum said, I ain't sure about you at all. I just don't know. You gonna have to let me think about it. So old Brer Possum thought and he thought high and he thought low and he was just thinking and he looked up in the tree and saw a dead limb hanging down and he climbed up on that tree, broke off the limb and with that old stick pushed the brick off of the Brer Snake's back and then took off down the road. Brer Possum thought he was away from old Brer Snake when all at once he heard something. Help me, Brer Possum! Brer Possum said, oh no, that's him again. But him being so kind-hearted, Brer Possum turned around and went back to the hole and stood on the edge. Brer Snake, was that you calling me? What do you want now? Old Brer Snake looked up out of the hole and hissed. I've been down here for a mighty long time and I've gotten a little weak and all the sides of this hole too slick for me to climb. Do you think you can lift me up out of here? Brer Possum thought. Now just wait a minute. If I was to get down in the hole and lift you out of here, you wouldn't do nothing but just bite me. Brer Snake hissed. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Brer Possum said, I just don't know. You're gonna have to give me a time to think about this. So old Brer Possum thought. And he thought. And he just happened to look down there in the hole and to see an old dead limb. So he pushed that limb underneath Brer Snake and he lifted him out of the hole way up to the air and throwing him to the high in the grass. Brer Possum took off running down the road. Well, he thought he was away from old Brer Snake when all at once he heard something. Help me, Brer Possum! Brer Possum thought, that's him again. But him being so kind-hearted, he turned around and went back to the hole, and he stood there looking for Brer Snake. And Brer Snake clawed out of the high grass just as slow as he could, stretched himself on the road, reared up, and looked at old Brer Possum. Then he hissed, I've been down in that hole for a mighty long time, and I've gotten a little cold because that sun didn't shine. Do you think you can put me in your pocket and keep me warm? Brer Possum thought. Now you listen here, Brer Snake. I knows you. You mean and evil and low down, and if I put you in my possum in my pocket, you wouldn't do nothing but bite me. Brer Snake hissed. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, sir, Brer Snake. I knows you. I just know you ain't gonna do it. But just as Brer Possum was talking over to Brer Snake, he happened to get a real good look at him. He was lying there looking so pitiful, and Brer Possum, being great big heart, started to feel sorry for Brer Snake. All right, said Brer Possum. You might be cold, but this just once, and I'm gonna put you in my pocket. So old Brer Snake coiled up just a little as he could, and Brer Possum picked him up and put him in his pocket. Brer Snake lay quiet and still, so quiet and still, Brer Possum even forgot that he was carrying them all around. Then all of a sudden, Brer Snake commenced to crawling out, and he turned and he faced Brer Possum and hissed, I'm a going to bite you. But Brer Possum said, now wait a minute. Why you gonna bite me? I done took the brick off your back. I done got you out the hole. I done put you in my pocket to get warm, and all you gonna bite me? For a snake hissed. You knowed I was a snake before you put me in your pocket.